X to punch through window. Oh. It's a mine and no one died. Hello and welcome back to Cinema Rules. My name is Sean, obviously, and behind the camera is Chad. Tom's not here today, so... What? Sorry, Chad, I told you, you're not supposed to speak. Anyway, today we are going to carry on with watching just random films up to the lead up of Christmas, and then we'll start a Christmas playlist. But it's that kind of awkward month where it's between October, Halloween, and Christmas. It's November. November, no idea. No idea what we're doing.
No idea November.
No idea November.
You started it. Every November is going to be no idea November.
There we go.
But
tradition.
We're returning, because it's my choice, Sean. It's my choice. I'm returning to a staple of the channel.
Oh, okay.
And that staple director, that is.
Oh, okay.
And we've had this director-actor pairing before.
Actor, okay.
We're going for John Carpenter, Escape from New York.
Oh, no, I haven't seen
Russell.
it.
Have you not seen it?
No, I have not seen it.
Yeah, so 1981. So what I'm thinking, maybe classic 80s film. What do you know about it?
I know that New York is like a prison, I believe, and he's tasked with going in there to try and retrieve someone that shouldn't be in there.
Yeah.
I think.
But we've seen John Carpenter horrors.
Yes, we haven't seen thrillers or sci-fi or anything.
I mean, it's set in the year 1997, I think.
But it's like dystopian, apparently.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. This has definitely been on my bucket list to watch, because I've just heard so much rave. So many people have raved about it. So many of you have suggested it in the comments below. So,
I want it to be. I'm hoping it's the same vibe as like the Schwarzenegger Total Recall.
Okay.
Which is kind of sci-fi.
I'm trying to think of that. Oh.
Remember Total Recall?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Sci-fi, but you've got like your 80s action film, even though I think that's an 80s film. But...
I don't think it would be as campy as that. I think it will be more in the vein of The Thing.
Oh, what dark.
Dark, yeah. It's
really
dystopian, isn't it? Yeah. So
I think he did 3 films with Kurt Russell. Obviously, he's in The Thing. There's one called Big Trouble in Little China as well.
Yeah, which I haven't seen
which
again.
Is meant to be good.
It's supposed to be amazing, yeah. So, well,
John Carpenter, we've watched. This might be the 4th film.
I'm gonna have to create a John Carpenter playlist on the YouTube playlist. So if you haven't checked out our other John Carpenter reactions, check the John Carpenter playlist.
Yeah.
It's on there right now.
Christine, Halloween, They Live,
The Fog.
Yeah.
There's so many that we've watched. And if you like this and want to see more, make sure to subscribe and like the video. And if you want to watch the full length reaction of our reaction to this movie reaction, link in the description for our Patreon page is down below. But without further ado, let's get into the reaction. 1988. The future. Crime rate in the United States rises 400%. Everyone just decided.
That means your grandma's robbing a bank.
Yeah, everyone just decided. Fuck it, I'm a criminal. Ooh.
Wait, so for almost 10 years, 9 years, it's been a walled-off prison.
And once you go in, you don't come out.
Arkham City, the game, stole the idea from this.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, are they trying to escape?
It would be a short film if they did escape, isn't it? Because it's called Escape from New York.
They just blow... Oh. They just blew him up.
Instantly. Wait a second, that's the president's plane!
Get me to the park.
What are they? The nuclear launch codes or something? Is that how it's going to be?
Is it supposed to be, what's his name out of 2001 Space Odyssey?
How?
Yeah. God save me and watch over you.
He hasn't even got a seatbelt on, it's just a fucking...
They open it.
It's going to be like...
Mangled wreck.
Sounds like The Thing. Brum, brum.
Whoa.
You touch me, he dies. If you're not in the air in 30 seconds, he dies. You come back in, he dies.
Oh!
16.
What's it?
Let's go.
What they just need to leave? Is that it?
Yeah. What in the name of Gollum is that guy?
What in the name of Spiegel?
His character design is quite cool.
I'm not a full Pliskin.
Call me Snake.
Snake Plissken. I've heard that character's name before in like pop culture.
Yeah.
We're still at war, Pliskin. You need him alive.
I don't give a fuck about your war
Yeah.
or your president.
They're like, we need something to make this guy look cool as our character. An eye patch!
He literally looks like Snape out of Metal Gear Solid.
And he's also called Snake.
Yeah. I think I might have said Snape.
You did say Snape. I was like, what?
About the size of a pinhead. Just big enough to open up both your arteries. 10 or 15.
Can neutralize the charge with X-rays.
This is the Suicide Squad.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
blow the heads off, don't they,
Yeah,
if they don't do it. But he has to now. He's got no choice.
Yeah.
When I get back, I'm gonna kill you.
I believe him.
Same. But what if he comes back like an hour later?
Oh, he's
Like
dead.
he's literally flying across the ocean back with the president
things
explodes and he just goes into
And the president doesn't die. It crashes back into New York again, and they have to do it again. He didn't look if the elevator was there and just goes.
It's gonna take you a little while to get ground level. Call me when you get outside.
Time's going down fast.
Yeah. Oh my fucking Jesus. I did not expect that.
You're Snake Plissken, ain't you?
How does he know him? What the? That's him. What are they
The
doing?
president?
To him? Yeah. That's his wristband thing that he put on. That's how they were tracking him.
Mr. President. I'm the president. Sure, I'm the president. I knew when I got this thing, I'd be president.
What was he doing to him? Just smacking him? They're like,
No! The president's dead! Blow up Snake Plissken's head now!
The president is dead. You got that? Somebody's had him for dinner.
Pliskin, if you get back and act lighter, I'll shoot you down.
Where do you start?
It's New York, man. Off you go into the New York.
Wait a minute. I know who you are. Yeah, but I heard you were dead.
Why does everyone know him?
Yeah.
I think of lots of reasons why.
What the fuck?
Did she just fall through the...
No, someone grabbed her. What's he gonna do now? It came from the floor. What are you doing? Oh! The music is so uncanny. Oh no, his walkie-talkie. Who are you going to
How's he
walk?
going to talkie-walkie now?
Yeah, I was literally gonna say. You beat me to it.
Get in.
Okay. Always going into cars with strangers. Oh, it's him.
Where you going, buddy?
Love this song.
He's the guy that knew him as well.
It's strip you in 10 seconds flat. Usually I'm not done around here myself, but
Just casually talking whilst like in the fucking.
Molotov.
around here, you know. Like gold. You can't meet the Duke. Are you crazy?
Duke
Nobody gets to
Nukem.
meet the Duke. You meet him
There's
once,
Duke
then you're
Nukem
dead.
film.
You meet him once and you're dead. John Carpenter just comes in shredding the keyboard now.
Heard you were dead.
Do I know you?
Why? Yeah. Why has everyone heard of him? Comes in a musical number, dancing in the street.
Yeah.
He's got chandeliers.
I don't think you're wrong, mate.
Doesn't he have a gun and none of them do?
Oh.
Oh. Just uses the same move. X. X to punch through window.
Keep driving. What's wrong with Broad?
Oh. Oh, they had spikes on the side of the car.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, the shadows are freaky.
It's alright, he's gotta go in the front way. It'll take him 5 minutes. If you're not back to the car in 4 minutes, you're on your own.
Oh man. Oh, he doesn't look that bad. Ooh. Oh! I feel like this has been more than 5 minutes.
Oh! Fucking hell.
Friend of yours, Brain?
He had a gun on me, Duke. There was nothing I could do.
Yeah, that guy's the Duke.
Hey, everyone's normal except for you, dude.
I've heard of you.
Oh.
He's got his gun.
Yeah. Oh my god. That's why he's called Snake. He's got a tattoo of a snake.
Amnesty for all prisoners in New York City in exchange for president. 69th Street Bridge tomorrow, 12 noon. No bullshit or he's dead.
Where's the tape?
Not here.
So you're telling me you'd let out every single criminal in New York City, like mass murderers, serial killers,
To save one man. You're the only weird person in this place, man.
You're not supposed to be in here, Brain.
Oh!
Did he stab it?
Yeah. Stop aiming for his shield. Oh, yeah. Ah! Oh! 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 Cheering his name now.
Lee Van Cleef. No, they're tipping off the edge!
Oh, God.
Something big has to go down because they're already getting him out, aren't they, really? That was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Hi, Duke.
He's gonna get killed.
Yeah.
Easy. Go for it, Snake.
Oh! I can't see these fucking chandeliers.
Slow down a little, Snake.
I think they're 3 lines ahead, Snake.
You think?
Is he gonna drive over one of the mines?
Oh yeah, that's what exploded.
We'll have to follow him.
Okay, now.
Oh, they fucked it. Oh my god.
No, that was a different one, wasn't it?
No, that's their car. It got cut exactly in half. How does that happen? Are the people in the backseat dead? Is everyone dead?
What? The president can't be dead. Thank
Oh,
God.
It's a mine and no one died. How's everyone just completely fine? Oh. Well, that's sad. The music then was leading somewhere as well. Oh! He dead.
Well, I guess he didn't have much of a brain after all.
Keep moving.
This movie definitely blew his brains.
Would you really want to keep moving? 2 people have been killed by mines.
Just wasting bullets. Oh, nice going. Oh, so much blood.
Taxi hit a mine. There's 4 people on foot. 14 minutes. Get a jeep with a winch over there fast. Cronenberg.
What the fuck? Is this airplane or something? Oh, it's a minute. Oh shit. No. What? Is that the president that did that? The fuck? Who did that?
The president did it.
Oh shit. Quick!
What is so important about the tape?
Whoa, that was close.
You gonna kill me now, Snake?
I'm too tired.
I've got another deal for you. I want you to think it over while you're resting.
We've got another prison in LA, and another president got lost behind the enemy line.
I present this in the hope that our great nations may learn to live in peace.
So
He gave him the wrong tape.
oh, he's destroying it. Has he just caused a whole fucking war, world war, by doing that? What was the point in that? Why did he do that?
Snake Plissken.
I don't understand.
Escape from New York, John Carpenter and Kurt Russell, 1981. Donald Pleasance, Lee Van Cleef. There's some good names in there.
There are.
And let me dare I say it, I think this is a very popular film in the pop culture.
Yes.
Of the film canon, or just in pop culture, in the canon of popular films. This is a popular film. I think.
Yeah, no, it is.
Can I just say before we even get into it, I'm gutted because I always knew the poster of like the severed Statue of Liberty head with Escape from New York in red writing, and that wasn't anywhere in the film.
It is if you go and watch the film Cloverfield.
It's a cool piece of artwork. Maybe it is in the background and we just missed it, or I'm an idiot. But
maybe we spoke too much in the film. But
does this live up to what you thought it would be?
Well, like you said, there's a lot of big names here, but they didn't really get their time to shine. Any of them, not in terms of the time on screen, but also the dialogue.
Well,
and their scenes. Like there wasn't any energy to it.
Like Lee Van Cleef, he's a great actor, and I still like him here, but I get what you mean. I think it's all concept, aesthetic, and tone, but the dialogue is quite poor. And I know Snake Plissken is meant to be this kind of brooding anti-hero with a backstory and a history. He's vague, he's grey, morally grey perhaps. But then at the end he says about those people dying and rips up the tape himself. So he clearly is not that morally grey.
He's very unpredictable.
But sometimes I think that with those sorts of characters, the kind of brooding dark character, people excuse lack of dialogue for that's the kind of character, but I just don't agree with that.
No,
because you can still have a lack of dialogue and get and paint a torn character or a conflicted character or a character with some kind of emotion or history or intention. But
what it needs is 90% of that. But that extra 10%, there needs to be a scene where that person or that character is expressing everything that they are. Like an intense scene where they're either shouting or crying over something that's happened to them to make them that way.
You didn't really even get any decent dialogue between the Duke when he was captured and Snake Plissken. You could have had a real scene there that would almost be a bit exposition heavy, but you can forgive it because it has great tension between the two characters, and that would make their meeting later on when they're pointing the gun to them even more tense. And
like I said in the reaction, there's so much opportunity and potential here. However, I think with the pacing of this film, I think John Carpenter tries to create tension from his scenes, but the way he goes about it makes the scenes feel casual, not tense
I don't get
just
that
casual, just amateurish.
I don't get that from him as a director, because 1 year later he brings out The Thing, which is a masterpiece in comparison to this. Like, the pacing, the dialogue, the action, everything works in tandem there really well.
Yeah.
Whereas here, it's almost as if they're so bogged down by the scale of the film and the concept
that they forgot about the story and the script.
I just think the other characters as well, we're meant to care for them when they all die off at the end.
They're all one-dimensional.
But they're
all one-dimensional.
The only reason I remembered their names is because Brain's name was repeated over and over, but Maggie, I remember her name from the credits. The cab driver, like, we could have had more emotion there. We could have been more invested with them.
Yeah.
And I understand. I think there's probably a good heavy nostalgia for this film.
Oh, 100%.
For the people that were there when it came out or grew up with it as a film. And yeah, the concept is really cool.
And the aesthetic is really cool.
I like the character because he does look cool, and he is a great action star.
Yeah, listen, all the characters on the surface are cool characters. They're really cool characters. The cab driver was a character, you know. Yeah. When I say character, I mean like he was a quirky character. Brains is like a standard one, but Snake is a cool character. What's his name? The old guy. What's his name?
Hawk or something.
No, the actual actor's name.
Lee Van Cleef.
Lee Van Cleef is really, really like his character is cool, but it's on the surface. Yeah. There's nothing deeper, and that's what's missing. And I feel like, and I don't want to badmouth the film too much because the aesthetic and tone and concept are its strengths, but I think with a lot of John Carpenter's films that we've watched lately, let's say The Fog, that's all they are. It's concept and tone. That's it. And it's missing something. And when John Carpenter hits, he hits. Right, the biggest positives for me are the aesthetic and concept. Those are the biggest positives. Biggest negatives, dialogue and pacing. And they are big things to not hit. I actually
thought this was the first film of his where I don't think the soundtrack... I like the soundtrack, but I don't think it's utilised in the right scenes. Like, in comparison to his soundtrack for Halloween and The Thing and...
They Live.
And The Fog. They work a lot better. Yeah. But what are you going to rate it out of 10?
I can't see myself watching this again anytime soon. If I do, it's going to be in a few years' time.
I'm intrigued to watch the sequel. I do want to watch the sequel because it was later.
Yeah.
It's in the 90s, I think.
Yeah. So I'm going to... Because I have issues with the pacing and the dialogue, I'm going to rate this a 6.9 out of 10.
Okay. Well, on IMDb, it has a 7.
An average score of 7.1.
Yeah. I'm going to give it just a 7. I actually think it's an enjoyable film, but it could have been just...
It could have been so good.
Great. It really could have been great.
And this is probably an unpopular opinion, but please let us know, like, if you agree with anything we've said. Like, even if it hurts you to admit it, do you agree with it?
The sequel came out 15 years later
in
1996. The sequel came out a year before this is set. So I know what that's like. Yeah, a 7. Yeah, it could have been really good, man. But I love John Carpenter. I think we're going to get some hate for this. But just 100%. Think about what we've said in terms of pacing and dialogue.
And let's not jump on the bandwagon and say it's a generational thing, that, you know, the fact that, you know, us millennials can't watch an old 80s. One of my favourite movies is The Seventh Seal, which is a 1940s movie that is black and white. 50s movie that's black and white and is very slow paced.
We loved Bicycle Thieves, and that Bicycle was quite slow as well.
It's not the fact that it's a slow movie. It's the fact that there's issues with the pacing.
I would have liked this film to be longer.
Yeah.
And actually take time and moments of breathing where you can have the conversations. And I get, it's meant to be a fast-paced film, an in-and-out job. But even with that, you don't get the underlying tension which should be there, which he has this bomb inside his head and he needs to get it. You don't feel that
until the very last minute. But I expected this to be like Mad Max, like anarchy, crazy. But even the action was quiet. There was no.
There weren't really that many action scenes there, apart from them being chased, and then the fight in the boxing ring.
That I like that scene.
Yeah. Anyway, let us know what you think of Escape from New York. Is the sequel worth watching? Because I hear it's not as good, but then who knows?
Yeah. If you want to watch the full-length reaction to this, the link in the description is for our Patreon page is down below. I am interested to see what everyone's thoughts are and whether you think we're wrong or whether you agree with us in any way.
Or maybe this should just be a detached watch a fun film with friends rather than...
Yeah.
But we like to pick things apart.
Yeah. Oh God, we're going to get so much hate.
See you next time.